Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Diane here. Today I am continuing work on my Little Golden Book Christmas journal. We are using the kit from Kyung Shotwell, her Christmas in July kit that she came out with, and I'm altering a little golden book. I think I've decided I'm going to do 4 signatures in this book, but if it gets too humongous I might have to cut it down to 3, but I don't know. More is better, right? More is good. I had to divide her pages up into the signatures. I was like, well, 4 is a nice round number, right? So I started working. I'm putting the story of the 12 Days of Christmas from the Little Golden Book is going to go in here too. So I've put the Golden Book story in signature 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4 will be just the kit pages and other things. So it was just easier that way. So I like to mark my signatures with little post-it notes because, let me tell you, I lose track of where I am. It's craziness in here sometimes, but it's fun crazy. So I've been working. I did 1 and 3 because they had the story in it, so I've kind of got a feel for how I want to set the pockets up and all this kind of thing, but you know, you're always free to do whatever you like. So I thought in this video I'd go through my signature that's, you know, 50% done, mostly half done. And then I'll do some of the same things in this signature and you can kind of come along with me. Now, I don't want to sew on this video because it's quite loud and a lot of people don't like the sound of the sewing machine, but I'm just going to paper clip any fabric things that I want to sew and then I'll sew those later. So like on this first one, this is the first time I'd ever done this. I have never ruffled fabric before, but it came out pretty great. I just tore a strip, and as you can see, it gets wider the longer it goes down, so I didn't tear it straight, but that's okay. This one has some little red cardinals on it, and I just kind of folded the fabric and would do 2 or 3 stitches, do another fold, do 2 or 3 stitches, do another fold. So I think it came out pretty great. I'm really happy with it. I like it. And I used the zigzag stitch, did a little stenciling on the back there. So this signature won't have the pages in it. I think I already said that. I'm putting the story in signature 1 and signature 3. Okay, I'm repeating myself. Let's just start. Okay, so I've picked out this fabric to put on this one. Let me see. The cover of each signature is going to have this thicker cardstock, so it's a nice sturdy and you can sew to it without any problems. So I picked 4 different ones that I liked out of this pad, and these are actually a little textured as well. It almost feels like wallpaper-ish because it's nice and thick. So for the second signature, I have this one. I ripped this piece of fabric and I guesstimated it at 3 times as long so that I'd have enough for folding. I hope that's enough. We'll see. This one I just had the whole strip of fabric and did my thing and then cut it off. Maybe I should have done that, but so I don't actually know how long this was. But like everything, we'll just wing it and see. Alright, so we have the cover. Let's see, the storybook page we don't have. Alright, and then we have one of Kyung's printable pages. I printed these double-sided, so I have a little Rita Donnelly pocket here, but I want to leave this plaid here, so I think I'm going to put it on the inside on this one. And I've cut a couple of squares and folded them in half. It's a really easy pocket. These are 3.5-inch squares, so cut the paper 3.5 by 3.5, and then I literally just folded it in half. And we're going to glue it right there. That's how easy it is. I made this one out of cardstock, and then this one is one of Kyung's background pages. So I think I'm going to put the cardstock on this side and put this one on the other side. Alright, so with these, I'm going to use my Fabrifix for these because it goes a little faster with the drying time. Scoop this out of the way so you can see. So I'm going to put it here. So I want to glue on these 2 sides here. Just a little strip. Okay. I'm just going to line that up in the corner there. Push that down. Then make sure I don't glue the whole corner down, because I've done that before, glued the edge of that by accident. So give that a little press. And now on this one I did a little cluster, so I might do a little something here. I pre-made some clusters with some random things on my desk and pieces from the kits. I don't know, this one might be too big. Yeah. I might have made these too big, guys. I could always do that one and take the corners off. That's kind of cute. I could let it hang out. You know what? I think I'm just going to use some of the tickets and stamps that came with the kit. Because these were the pages I didn't show you. I had printed them out on cardstock afterwards, after I'd done the flip through. So there's all these stamps and these little tickets, some plain ones, some worded ones. So there's all kinds of cute stuff to use in this kit. Those are a little too similar to that. How about this one? This one's a little brighter. That's cute. And 10. This could be the 10th day of Christmas, right? I kind of like that. All right, let's do it. I like these little read-it-only pockets. They're so easy, and you know, it's like a little secret. You could journal inside there, and you get a little pocket. So, I don't know. I think they're really cute. They're not too hard either. You know, you don't have to remember a lot of measurements or a bunch of steps. You just cut it to the size you want and do what you do. I like it. Okay, so now you have a little pocket where you can slide something in there. And a little secret journaling spot. Sometimes I'll put like a stamp or something in here, or maybe put something pretty on the inside for you to find later. Alright, that's cool. So, let's see what we did to the back of this page. Okay, we had the other read-it-only pocket on the back of that one. This one just has one of Kyung's tickets cut out, and then a Tim Holtz Christmas word. Okay, so I think I'll put it on this side. Do we want the polka dots with this? That's kind of cute. It kind of looks like a shadow of that. I think I like that. Let's put it on the back. Alright, so again, just a little bit of glue here. So how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you're doing well. I know it's a little early for some people to start thinking about Christmas, but I just love it all year round, so any reason to get out the Christmas stuff. I mean, if you're going to make Christmas presents, you need time to make them. You can't start in December, right? Well, unless they're really, really quick. I don't know. I have enough stuff going on in December. I can't leave that to the last minute. I decided these were too big, but I might cut this one down. This is really cute here. What if I just trimmed off the edge of that? That might work. Let's try that. Nothing says you can't re-engineer it after you've done it, correct? No, it doesn't. I checked. It doesn't say that anywhere. Alright. There we go. Remove the garbage from the table. Just need to lop that corner. Oh yeah, that's cute. I love this little, I bought some of this, this is a piece of trim from Hobby Lobby. I found it in the clearance aisle, little cameos with the diamonds. Just love it. So cute. Give you a little sparkle. All right. And then these clusters, I did these with, like I said, just random things off my desk. I put a tiny attacher staple to hold it all together, and then I put some kind of focal point over the staple so you couldn't see it. It's like this one is a scrap of scrapbook paper that was Christmas themed. I have a piece of lace, a label, and a little punched out piece of a ticket. And then I put my little lady over there. Okay. So that's cute. All right, let's put him back in the signature. Make sure the pages are still facing the right way. Alrighty, what's next? Okay, so we did this. Oh, I've got some fabric tabs going on the sides. I think I may put some across the top as well, but I'm not there yet. So I have this bag of fabric bits that I found at the thrift store. It had all kinds of little squares already cut out. So I picked out some Christmas ones and chose a few to go in here for the tabs. All right, so this is on the why did that word just go out of my head? The ledger paper. Thank you. I was searching for the word. I'm like, what? It's green? Okay. So I'm going to wrap these around the page like this, and then I'll just do a stitch right down them. So I'm going to paper clip this one here. Well, on the other side I have it on the bottom. Okay, so then on this side I'm going to use this one. We'll paper clip that down here. Okay, there's another page done. And we have scrap paper with a stenciling and a pocket on this one, but I've already made this a pocket, so I think we'll just stencil on this pocket. Okay. I'm gonna use my red on this one. I've got festive berries and a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. I don't wear makeup, but those brushes are excellent for the ink. I love them. All right, let's see. What kind of stencil do we want for this? Do I want to use the numbers? How about some polka dots? That would look really cute. Get one of my, sorry about the reach there. Baby wipe, I didn't clean this stencil off. I just decided to turn the camera on while I was in my process here, so you get to see the whole messy process. Just clean that off. Very nice. I don't want to get red and green mixed together. It might make a yucky brown. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cute. So, make sure that's dry. Rubby, and just give it. I like to do it random so that they're not all the same darkness. So I give more pressure in some areas and less in others. I also like to swirl. Alright, oh, that is cute. Okay, then on this side, I think I'll put some more dots. I'm just going to do them lighter. Oh yeah, that's adorable. Some up here. A couple more right there. I like it. Okay. There we go. Stenciled. Pockets and stenciled. Okay, and then we have our music pages next. Let's here. We have our music page next. This one has like a flip down to write in. And I think I'm going to do something different on this one. On this one, I think I'm going to do some pockets. So I have these little scraps of my cover cardstock left over. And I think yeah, they're a little too wide. So I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. Okay, that's cute. Get my circle punch out a notch. And I like to round these little corners too. Just kind of go at that with the scissors. Okay, cute. All right, we'll glue those in. I hope you guys are enjoying crafting with me. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Craft with me, a Christmas journal setup, I don't know. I'm just having fun playing today. So what are you guys all working on? You have any projects you're doing, or are you just playing? Some days I just like to have a play. And sometimes it's really good to have a project to focus you, but other days I don't want focus. Alright, there's a pocket there, and then I don't want to notch this one because I don't want to go into the words there. But it is too wide, so I'm going to have to take a little off this side. I'm living dangerously today, just going at it with scissors instead of the trimmer. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Okay. There we go. Hold that for a minute. So I did finish the other journal that I was working on for my cousin's wedding. I filmed a video of it before I sent it off. I'm just kind of holding on to it because I want her to get it before I show it to everybody. I want her to have some of the surprise still. So hopefully by the time I'm done with this today, she'll have gotten the package and I can post that video too. Alright, so now we have a recipe page, and then a book page, a Kyung printable, okay, and then, okay. So another thing that was in the kit was these big, these sentiments. You could use these for card making. There's so much you could do with this kit. It's ridiculous how huge this kit is. So I think I like this one. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. That's so nice. And you know what? I think I'm going to make this a tuck spot too. So I'm going to glue on the two sides instead of just gluing it down. The other one I glued all the way down, so I'm going to make another pocket. We have so much stuff in this kit to make ephemera with, so I don't think it's going to be difficult to fill these pockets. Besides, that's the fun part. Making all the ephemera. Oh, I don't know really. I mean, I like all of the parts of making a journal. I like picking out the pages. I like deciding what things are going to go in where. Making pockets. I like making ephemera. I like sewing them together. Making little dangly things. I think it's all my favorite. Okay, so then we've got a piece of scrap of paper. We've got a page from a cookie recipe book. We've got a coloring page, a printable from Kyung. That's going to be the center. Isn't that so pretty? I love that page. Okay, and then we have coloring page, cookie page. Okay, and then here's where I put the third. The middle tab is going to go on this one. Oh, did you hear that thunder? Oh, we are about to get some rain. That was a good rolling one. Okay. And on this one we also have another one of the sentiments up here. So need to make sure this is moved down enough. Let's see, what do we like? We've got Laurel Ingalls Wilder. I wish we could put up some of the Christmas spirit in jars and open a jar of it every month. Harlan Miller. That is nice. Okay. So I'm going to put this up here. I might need to move this tab down just a touch. My paper clips are too good. It's not going to let me. Okay. There we go. You know what? I could do this as a top tuck. I haven't done a top tuck in the journal yet. Let's do it. Why not? I'm going to have things tucked all over the place. Okay, I'm going to do there and there. Okay. Here. You do not know how many times I have glued something and glued it totally backwards to what I wanted. That's why I do that. Just making sure. So this is kind of what I call my first layer. I may go back after and just add more things, more pockets, more tucks, more ephemera as we go. You know, that's always the way it goes. You can do anything you like in here. Okay, so that. We got our pocket back here. Oh, and then this one I particularly like this. This is a nice flippy outie. I took an envelope and I put some of Kyung's paper behind the flap to so that the glue on the flap wouldn't stick to anything if it got moisture. I put a little cluster and then I sewed the flap to the scrapbook page. And then the envelope opens on the back so you could flip it out like that. I thought that was really, really cute. So I'm going to do a red one here. I brought this envelope. This envelope is bigger, but it still fits in the confines of the page, so that's okay. That's good stuff. All right, so first I want to cover, see, this is the glue I'm talking about. I don't want that to stick to anything once it's inside there. So I think I want the green dotted page. Or what about some of the holly? Could do that under there. You wouldn't see the lines, but that'd be okay. That'll be really cute. Okay. Let me get this signature out of the way. I have too many things going on. Okay, Diane. One at a time. Ruler. Tear the edges. I like the torn look on that. Okay. So I kind of want it to be like that. Sort of that, like right there. So I'm going to have it stick a little bit, but this envelope's almost as big as the page, so I can't have it go too far over. So I'm going to cut that right there. And that did not go straight. Let's try that again. Some vintage photo in there. There we go. Oh, but I can tell that's white. All good. Okay, so we'll glue that there. It's going to cover up the adhesive. Put back my book block here. Since I'm going to sew the edge of this, I'm just going to use glue stick to hold this down. It's not going to be structural, so it'll be okay. That's cute. Right now, let's get one of our little clustery clusters. What do we have here? That's cute. Cute. Oh, I like the little sparkly diamonds. I think maybe that one I could add some diamonds to it. It's kind of not big enough. Like I need the chunkiness because this is a big envelope. Kind of like that. Yes. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. Now when I do this, since I'm gonna sew on the edge of the flap of the envelope, I want to make sure I don't have anything chunky too close to where I'm sewing. It's like I've said before, I am not the world's best sewer, but I can mostly sew in almost straight line. Let's give that a press down. So I'm going to be sewing right there, so if we go over the fabric and paper, that's okay. I just don't want to have my needle hit any of those pokey parts. Okay. This is the signature of my cover. Okay. So that'll go like that. I'll have the envelope open like this, and then I will sew just inside this edge right here. That's all. And then you'll have a tuck here, and the envelope will flip around. I'm leaving the barest of room for the envelope to flip in and out. So it's not right up to the fold on the edge of the paper, but it's close. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. I'll run my stitch there, and then you can flip the envelope over like this. And then we can do something pretty on the back. Let's see, I cut out some whale tail tabs out of some cardstock and out of some of Kyung's papers. Oh, that's kind of pretty up against that, isn't it? Let's see, music, the polka dots. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so what do you think, guys? Honestly, in the next stages, I'll be putting more and more tabs because I just love putting tabs on stuff. I like flippy things, I like tabs, I like stuff to pull out of pockets and secret writing space. That might be a little too much red. I think I really like this one. Okay, we're going to go with this one. I'm going to have to clean my Fabri-Tac here. Getting a little goopy. And the other thing I did, these envelopes had the rounded corners here, so I cut them so there would be more room to put things in the flap once it's sewn on. You know what? I think I'm going to pause the camera for a second. I'm going to go sew this onto the cover, and then I'll be right back to show you all put together. Sometimes it's easier just to see it. So hold on a second. I'm going to sew. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I went to the sewing machine and I sewed the envelope on, just the flap. As you can see, not very straight. If you don't like your stitching, you can always cover that up with something on the back. We've got our envelope that flip-flops. And then we've also got a tuck spot here. We can tuck something under there. Cute. And I heard y'all yelling at me while I was gluing this down, so I held up the little lace and I sewed behind it. I should have waited to put the cluster on until after I sewed the envelope on, but even if you sew over it, it still looks cute. It still looks cute. And then while I was at the sewing machine, I went ahead and did the ruffle on the front. I did end up having to cut a little bit of it off, so if you do 3 times the length of the page you want to do, you'll have some. I had this little tiny piece left, so that was pretty close. So I like that. 3 times the length makes you a nice fluffy ruffle. And I just, like I did last time, I did a couple of zigzag stitches here, and then I backed up, you know, like you do to lock it in, and then I just started folding under, and I do 2 or 3 stitches, stop, fold another piece, a couple stitches, stop, fold another piece under the foot, and just kept going like that. So it wasn't that difficult. This is only my 3rd time doing that, and I think it looks pretty cute. Now, is it straight? No, but I never claimed to be good at sewing. So and perfect is boring, so imperfection is where it's at. I do like having this ruffle on the edge of the page though, because then if all of your pages in the signature aren't exactly, you know, even and inside of your signature cover, you know, you kind of can get away with it. So now we've got 3 signatures, because I did 1 and 3 and now I've done 2. So I'll take the 4th signature and put these same elements in it, and then I think next time we come back we'll make some ephemera together. That sounds like fun. Let's make ephemera next time. So I hope to see you then. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, if you want to see more of this journal, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel and ring that bell. You'll get notified whenever I put up a video. So thanks guys. See you next time.